Hello, good morning to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is November 16th, 2022, 9:49 a.m. Um, I'm going to try and make this a quick reading, but just keep in mind that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If it resonates with you, gives you clarity, helps you in any kind of way, great. If it doesn't, then that's okay. Don't force it, right? Okay, so I'm going to start off with my prayer now. I pray to God and call upon Archangel Michael and any ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light that love me unconditionally to continue to protect me and my family during this time. Please help us see things clearly and to help us remove the fog of illusion that has led us down a false path in the past. Amen. I had a couple dreams last night. Overall, though, I mean, there was like a bunch of things going on, but overall, the main thing is that somebody's watching you. My phone just went off. You're being watched by a lot of people in your community, your family, your friends. All right, for good and bad reasons. Some people are watching you because you're curious, right? You're no longer on that quote quote stage that you used to be. And so they're just eager to watch you. They just want to know what you're doing. They just want to know what's going on. And then you have the other people that like they just want to watch you because they want to know every single thing that's going on in your life. All right. Those people, they're really curious because of like money. They just want to know about your money. That's really it. That's why they're watching you, because they're your money. They're hoping that you'll give them some sort of inclination of like your money, your finances, what's going on. They're like obsessed. So you're just being watched all around for many different reasons. Um, like you have center stage right now, collective. You're center stage at the moment. I'm going to start off with this deck, get the energy, the feel, what's going on. And then I'll start pulling off cards. There's like a group of people that want to see, like literally want to see you on stage. Because I had a dream that I was like dancing on stage or some shit like that. And there's all kinds of people like, I don't know, it's like your whole life is like one big stage for them, and they just like want to watch you day in and day out. Like I don't know. For some people, it's not really obsession. They're just very curious about you. They just want to know like what you're up to, what's going on. And then for other people, it's like borderline obsession. Like, I don't know, like they're possessive over like you, or like your, like the information that they want about you or some shit like that. It's like, I don't know, they're entitled to the information when it comes to you. Like they want to hoard information on you. Like they want to know everything about you, and then they want to hoard that information. Like, oh, there was a blue flower in my dream. They're also like, they want to take possession of your healing abilities, because this is getting deeper than I thought it was going to be. For some of you, this could be a man. For some of you, this could be a woman. But there's a person in particular that's watching you, that's obsessed with you. They want to take possession of your healing abilities, the way you're able to heal yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. They want to take that and just hoard it. They just want to hold on to it. There was a freezer in my dream as well. They want to take your healing powers and then like freeze it. And there's also something about money being put in a freezer. Somebody put money in a freezer, like they did a freezer spell on you, on your money. They did a freezer spell on your money. So that way you cannot heal financially. Like, there's a lot of obsession going on right now, and it's got to do because of your ability to heal and your money. Honestly, talking aloud about my dreams really like helps me decipher them. But I literally saw somebody put money in a freezer. They wrapped it in like saran wrap or something. And then there was like a blue flower, like they just wanted to take possession of it. Yeah, somebody's trying to freeze your healing abilities and your money. Shortages of time or money are perceptual. So somebody's definitely trying to cast illusions when it comes to your finances. They're trying to like stop it. They're trying to make you seem like they want to make you feel like you're like they want to keep you in this poverty mindset. Like you don't ever have enough time. There's never enough money because that's how they feel. Like there's something they have this weird relationship with money. Like it makes them anxious when they think about money. Like I don't have enough. There's not enough time. Like they're always like, you ever see like mice when you turn on the lights on in like those movies or shows, whatever. Um, you go down to a dungeon and you turn on the lights or you shine the light and then you see all the mice scurrying around. That's their mindset, okay? They're trapped in this dark dungeon and they're just scatterbrained. Like they're just constantly being anxious about money. Like there's something about money. And like they're running out of time or they just never feel like they have enough time for anything. Shortages of time or money are perceptual. Yeah, this is the illusion that they're stuck in. This is what they want you to be stuck in. Listen to this. If you are feeling a shortage of time or money, your best effort would be to focus upon better feeling thoughts and do more things that make you feel good. Your time is a perceptual thing, and even though the clock is ticking the same for everyone, your alignment affects your perception as well as the results that you allow. As you observe the enormous differences in the effort that people apply and the results they achieve, you have to conclude that there is more to the equation of achievement than action alone. Wow, these people are really trying to mess with your perception on everything. Money, healing, time. Somebody could be 56 years old, by the way. There's a 56 on here. Or 56 could be important. Oh, they're number 10. Yeah, I literally just had to count my fingers. So, whatever, right? Somebody just feels like they're running out of time. They're not healing enough. There's never enough time. They don't have enough money. That's their perception. This is what they are stuck in. They're trying to cast this illusion onto you. So it's really twisted because while they're trying to cast this illusion onto you, it's going to direct. All right, it's all right. I'm getting inside their mind. They're trying to cast this illusion onto you so that way people don't see that this is actually their life. All right. And in order to make this come true for you, collective, they're actually trying to do freezer spells and healing spells and all this other shit. So that way, in the back, because I had one dream in the back of, in the background of like a lot of things going on. Somebody kept saying, "I told you so, I told you so," because they wanted to prove so bad that this was your life, this was your perception. They were just trying to cast this off onto you because this is who they really are, right? This is them. It's not you. It's never going to be you. It never was you. This person is truly pathetic and desperate. The better it gets, the better it gets. The better it gets, the better it gets. The law of attraction responds to my vibration. Yeah. It's so crazy because they spent all this time trying to do freezer spells and mess with your healing and take possession of your healing abilities and like put a stop to it and all that stuff. And you did all of that, but now look at you. You're running out of time. You're running out of time. You did all of that when you could have been spending all that time, effort, and money onto yourself. Ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. I'm gonna get I don't know, two. Okay, well those came out, so I'm gonna take them. Collective, you're at peace with yourself. And you're spiritually fertile, right? They can't whatever future spells, whatever binding, whatever they were trying to do to your spirituality, your health, your money, it's not working. You're spiritually fertile. You are a white witch that is spiritually fertile. They were trying to mess with a white witch. You're not missing out on anything. New relationship or love. Yeah, you're focused on your new relationship, your new love, or this person is obsessed with somebody else's new relationship or love. Unwilling to change because they are scared. Yeah. So because they were unwilling to change, and this is actually their perception, this is actually their life, this is actually what they're living in, their delusion, their illusion, right? Like all they have to do is just change the way they view the world or change their life, but they don't want to. They don't want to. It makes them feel good to live like this. They like it. It makes them feel good. This person is very exhausting. Like just being around this person, talking to this person, they're just exhausting. It's just so like, ugh, what now, right? It's like being around this person is like clocking into a 9 to 5 that you don't even want to be in anymore. Like you're literally considering quitting this job, quitting this person, leaving this place. Like this person is, I don't know, they have the ability to make everything and everyone resentful around them. And that's just because of how they really are. They resent themselves, they resent their environment, they resent anyone who's not in the same mind. Like they just, it's like a disease. It just spreads from them, and it just like makes you just not want to be around them. It's just like, oh, come on, what do you want now? So now, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to them. I don't know what's gonna happen to them. I mean, you can't help them. Only the only person that can help them is themselves and God already tried, and they kind of like threw it back in God's face, and so God's like, all right, well, all right, figure it out yourself. And now they're just like, what do you mean, what, I'm so scared, I can't do it. I'm just trying to figure out which deck to use now. Am I gonna do the usual spread, or am I gonna do a different spread? I'm gonna do, I guess, left side collective, right side strangers. So this person, at the heart of everything, they just really wanted to slow things down for you and speed things up for themselves. And this is like a fountain of youth. It looks like running over a clock, right? I don't know. There's something about with the fact that you're able to constantly heal yourself. It's like you never have. It's like they never have enough time, and you always have an abundance of time. Like they're always aging, you're never aging. They're never healing, you're always healing. There's something else I'm missing. Something about water. Oh, yeah. You have depth to you. This person is very, very shallow. Yeah, okay, that's what it is too. They're very shallow. That's another thing that they resent about you, how deep you are, okay? They view things from a very materialistic, shallow point of view in their world and the way they make friends, connections, loves, whatever the case may be. They're very, very shallow. You have depth to you. They're only able to see above the surface and what you allow, but there's way more in that water. Way more. All right, let me get one for the collective now. I'm ready. Thank you. We have focus reverse. This person lacks focus. And then we have risk for the collective. You took a big risk. You took a risk. You took a risk when it came to yourself, your love, your happiness. For some of you, this risk was this new relationship or this new love. This is what you took a risk on. Okay? It's pretty simple. You took a risk with your spirituality. You took a risk with, breaking ties, breaking cycles. You took a risk with being at peace with yourself. And yes, that how can, being at peace with yourself be a risk? It's because when you decide to be at peace with yourself, you are agreeing to let go of toxic mindsets, people's, places, things. Being at peace with yourself is a choice that you have to make. It doesn't just happen, all right? It's a choice that you make to do the work to get there, all right? And a lot of that has to do with being willing to change despite the fact that you are scared. All right, these people are unwilling to change because they're scared. They let their fear hold them back. You took a risk of wanting to be at peace. You took a risk of being in a new relationship or love. You took a risk of you're not missing out on anything. These people, they have like, what is it? FOMO, fear of missing out. You're just like, okay, well, I'm done fearing even the FOMO, fear of missing out. Like, what exactly are you missing out on? Okay. What, this party? These people? Their company? Like, what exactly are you missing out on? So you took a big risk. Like, you did a whole 160 with your life. That risk was just like, you're going all in or nothing on this new life, and you did. And these people are stuck in this time illusion because they're unwilling to change. It's because they're scared. That's it. They're scared. They don't have the focus. All right, they lack focus. They can't. And the thing is, they may have made this promise to themselves or God, or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change, but they can't stick to that. They lack the focus, the determination, the motivation. All right, they can't see how to do it. They're not focused enough. They're not like, it's not like you're like the collective. They're not. You're not. They're not like the collective. Okay? It's like whatever promises that they make, they end up breaking it. They have empty promises. These people can't keep a promise to themselves, let alone to you. Right? If they do make a promise to you, it's half-assed. Or they wait to the very last minute, and then by the time that deadline comes, it's like, well, I just need 1 more hour. I just need 10 more days, or whatever the case may be. What is this card on the bottom? I am the attractor of my every experience. Yeah, you've been illuminated. Yeah, because you took a risk. Alright, let me put these away because I'm just going to keep picking up cards and I don't want to do that. It's beautiful out, by the way. I love it. Gorgeous. For some of you, is it snowing yet or no? It's too early for snow. For some of you, it could be snowing. For some of you, it's still like that late summer-ish weather. You know what I mean? Fall. So, yeah. One for the strangers, please. Wow. Oh, and balance on the bottom of the deck. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay. 2055. Um, yeah, we have balance. Yeah, you found balance within yourself. You know, pretty simple. For the strangers, we have two cards that came out. We have isolation and preparation. We have Five of Pentacles here. 2737 could be important. 9 and 10. This stranger, they're preparing for something. Now, this could be because they've been left alone. Yeah. They've been isolated. They're alone. So now there's something that they're preparing for. Um, what's a C? It's a C word. It's confrontation. They feel like they've been left out in the cold, so now they're preparing to confront somebody or some people. Yeah, confrontation. They want to start some sort of confrontation too. Why is woe is me? Why me? Why me? Woe is me. Yeah, they feel like they've been they're stupid. They feel like they've been done some sort of injustice because of the fact that they're unwilling to change. So it's like, why should I have to change? Um, so what do you mean why? So you can ascend. What are you talking about? What do you mean why should I change? Why should I have to change? Honestly, too, if you're very toxic and negative, you should want to change. You should want to change. They were unwilling to change, so people left them. Now they're all isolated. Woe is me? Why me? Why me? Victim mindset, right? So because they feel like they've been done some sort of injustice, they're preparing. They're like mustering up the courage and mental stamina, whatever the case may be, because they're getting ready to. That's the storm that I saw. Okay, I if you've seen a couple of my past videos, I was talking about I had two dreams that had storms brewing, right? This is the storm. This is a storm. They're preparing to bring some sort of chaos or whatever to your front door to cause some sort of emotional balance within you. Hold on one second. Hi. Okay, I am back. Okay, so yeah. I would say overall, things are pretty good for the collective. Like you're not missing out, you're not stressing, right? This is really where you should be anyways in your life. This person who's unwilling to change, they have this habit of victimizing themselves for the things that they have done to themselves and to others. So I'm going to be wow. So we have balance for the collective, and we have trickery and risk. Okay, behind that, I feel like whoever this person was or these people, they really took a risk trying to get you off balance by tricking you. Like they didn't want you to be this, right? Um, lock your doors, but they knew that you were someone of intuition that like had spiritual gifts and all that stuff, blah 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 blah. And they were really trying to do everything they can to trick you to get you off from here because they don't want to be held accountable for anything that they do in their lives because they don't want to change. They want to stay in this toxic life mindset way. But you know, they risked that. They took that risk, and now they've been isolated, and they feel like it's an injustice. So they tricked you to get you off balance, and then you isolated yourself from these people. You distanced yourself from this person. And because this person has been rightfully isolated, they feel like it's some sort of injustice because you caught them in their lies. And now they want to confront you. How dare you stop talking to me after you caught me lying about you? Like, excuse me, what? Tricks, nothing but tricks. This person, all they do is just trick people. They like to play games. They like to. This is like a fake magician, right? You always know. I'm not even gonna say that. This person's like literally trying to, like, they're literally scratching their head like, what can I do now? Get the Ten of Swords reversed. Five of Swords, Hierophant. So you have the Ten of Swords reversed, Five of Swords, the Hierophant. Oh. Six of Cups. Nine of Swords. This person, hold on. Okay. I don't mean to laugh, but they spend a lot of time crying and being in regret. A lot of it has to do because this is kind of like what they did was a double-edged sword. All right. Because in trying to sabotage you, they sabotaged themselves. So they were hurting two people at once, you and themselves. Whatever they were doing to you, like, it's kind of like you got out of it. You, like, escaped. This person's been defeated. Okay? All their trickeries and their jealousy, their hatred, because this is the person that they'll do anything to get ahead, to step on somebody. And like I said in the beginning, right? They were trying to project their actual life and lifestyle and mindset and illusions onto you. And in order for that to stick, they were doing things to actually make that happen, like freezer spells and deliberately messing with your healing, your money, and all that stuff, right? Because they are the Five of Swords. They're willing to do anything to get what they want. All right. And that what they wanted most is having this sort of image that they hold or they try to portray. But that it's done and over with. Okay. This person's a hater. They just hate on you. They also hate the fact that you're able to, like, rise above all this shizzle. Bless you. We have the Hierophant here. This person's praying to God. Hold on. They're praying to God, like, please, God, please just, give me a second chance. Hold on. So yeah, there's persons, they're, damn. Okay, yeah, they're praying to God. They want to be able to, like, they're like, can I just get a second chance? If I can go back and redo things, can I just, start all over, blah, 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 blah. Right. They're like in regret with the Nine of Swords too. They're really in their head. They're stuck. They're anxious. They're having trouble sleeping. No matter how many sheep they count, they can't. They're trying to figure out what went wrong, what happened. They're asking for help. They're asking for forgiveness. This could be a mother crying over her child. She could be having nightmares. All right. Something with her skin too. There's something going on with her skin. But she is like, she's torturing herself. She's stuck in the past. She's constantly thinking about the good old days. She's thinking about the good old days from when she was able to pull all of this off, right? Like when times were simpler, and by that I mean when people were under her illusion, under her spells, when she was able to fool everyone with this false image of herself, right? She's thinking about those good old days. Like, I wish I could just fool people with my false image again. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could. Please, God, give me a second chance to fool these people. And God is looking at her like, girl, are you serious right now? Or, you know, boy, are you serious right now? But, yeah. So, there's a King of Pentacles that could have abandoned this person. Eight of Cups. King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Or she tried to do freezer spell on a King of Pentacles money and his ability to heal and all that good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Well, I'm gonna get 4 more. Ooh. Wow. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person's got like some sort of instability issues going on. Like their home is unstable, their mind, mostly their home. Okay. Their foundation, like, it's just out of whack. Alright, they could be single. Okay, because the Four of Wands talks about, you know, stability building with your partner. Four of Wands reversed. This person could have no partner. They're alone. They're isolated. They think that they've been spending a lot of time trying to prepare to confront the collective, right? They feel like they're stupid. They think that by confronting the collective, they're going to get everything back. First of all, what exactly did you have? Aside from your lies, manipulations, and tricks. You had nothing, right? So what exactly are you trying to prove by confronting the collective, by bringing the storm to the collective? What exactly are you expecting to get out of this? Because I'll tell you one thing, forcing people to be on your side just because you want that power and control is not going to work. Like, you can't force people to be with you because you don't want to be alone. Yeah, this person's crying all the time. People don't want to be with me after I force them to be with me. People don't want to believe the lies I told them. Now they want to believe the truth. Two of Cups, look at that. They're mad about a partnership, either because they're not in a partnership or because you're in a partnership. Okay, this could be your new relationship or love that they're mad about. So we have new relationship or love, and we have the Two of Cups, right? Look at this happy couple. Whoever this masculine is, he's protecting his feminine, right? This is like a divine couple. They're protecting each other. And more so, the masculine is protecting the feminine. Hold on one second. So, yeah, this person is just jealous. They're jealous because you have a new love, a new relationship, and you're not stuck in this illusion of like, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, you know, I just don't have enough, like, I can't heal, I always have to be sick, I always blah, blah, right, okay, right? And not only that, but that mindset is like a constant anxiety, constant, like, it's like a fear state of mind. It's a fear mindset. That's what they were trying to project fear onto you by covering that up with like, do you have enough time? Do you have enough money? Do you have enough? Right? They wanted to keep you controlled with fear. Jesus. This is a manipulator. They manipulate time for themselves. They manipulate money for themselves. Only come to find out, like, what is it that you really have at the end of the day? You don't have anything. right? You don't really have anything at the end of the day. Why? You gotta go to bed, and you have to go to bed at night and think about what it is, why it is that you have nothing in your life, okay? And that starts with, what am I doing? Okay, what am I doing? Right? This person is in the Nine of Swords, but only because, you know, all of their things is not working. They're not in the Nine of Swords thinking like, you know, what happened? What can I do differently next time? What can I do differently? No, that's not why. They're in the Nine of Swords because now everything that they put out caused them to be in isolation. That's the only reason why. One more. I'm gonna get one more. This person is, I don't know, they're just annoying. They're really annoying. Nine of Wands. This person wanted to drain you of your energy. And the Hermit, yeah, you went within yourself. King of Pentacles. So she's crying over a King of Pentacles. The masculine in this Two of Cups who found a new relationship or love. Don't worry, masculine, because you're not missing out on anything. You're at peace with yourself. You're spiritually fertile. Okay, you could be a white witch, or, you know, your feminine is a white witch, but you've gone within yourself. You did the work. This person wanted to end whatever celebration that you had with your Two of Cups. Three of Cups reverse. Three of Pentacles reverse too. Yeah, they worked behind the scenes with other people to sabotage you and your life and your love. Five of Wands. There's conflict going on. This person's fighting and arguing about money. Because the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, we have the Empress and the Ten of Cups right behind the Empress. Yeah, this is you. You are the King of Pentacles and you're with your Empress, and you guys are in the Ten of Cups. There's emotional fulfillment. You guys are blessed in every way, abundant. This person wanted to keep you in this weird cat and mouse cycle, drain you of your energy, your time, your money. All right? They wanted to mess with your Two of Cups. And they're mad because you're in a new relationship or love. All right? Their Four of Wands, their stability, they don't have stability. And they're freaking out about that. Right? They feel like everybody is leaving them. They feel like they don't have a home. They don't have a partner. They don't have friends. Okay, well, whose fault is that? That's not your... They put that responsibility on you too, by the way. All of this, all their problems, all their issues, all their lives, their emotions, right? Their fears, they put all of that on you. And then you woke up one day and you're like, that's not my problem. Those are not my feelings. Those are not my thoughts. You woke up. And you found peace within yourself. Not only that, but you just kept going. You just kept going for yourself. This person wanted you to keep going for them. You woke up and you're like, well, I'm going to keep going in this life. I'm going to keep trying. But now I'm going to keep trying for myself. I'm not going to keep trying for you. Right? I have nothing to prove to this person. Whatever I have to prove is to myself and to God. And, you know, you chose God above men, above women. So. Also, this person is like stuck in some sort of weird traditional mindset. Like the way they think, it's like their traditional values, like women have to be like this and then men have to be like that. Like that has no place in this world. That has no place in this world. The way they go about that to their traditional values, it's warped. Anyways, so with that being said, I'm going to close it off with this deck. We have Virgo or an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This could be this person that's unwilling to change, or this could be you. That is a Virgo or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Not that you're unwilling to change. You know what I mean? Either you're the earth sign that is the collective, or this other sign is the stranger that is unwilling to change. Don't let them get you out of character. I'm telling you, they're trying to bring a storm to your front door to get an emotional reaction out of you. This emotional reaction that they're trying to get out of you, it's going to be for their benefit, okay? So they're going to say whatever they can say to get you out of character in such a way that will only make them be rewarded by that reaction, if that makes sense. So, you know, they're distracted and want you distracted. Yeah, they are being haunted. Yeah, they're in the Nine of Swords. They can't sleep at night. They're stuck in their head. They have massive anxiety, depression, illusional too. They're stuck in illusions. They live to backstab people. This is why they did all of this to you. Somebody with the letter M, first, last, middle initial could be you there. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, last one. Proverbs 27:19. As in water face reveals face, so a man's heart reveals the man. This person's true identity, true intentions is coming to light. Or woman. Yeah, this M could be somebody's first, last, middle initial, or a name of a place. I don't know if I said that because I had to pause it, but money. They only care about money too, by the way. Money is a major part of their image. This person's trying to make you scared. King of Swords. Whatever's going on, the truth is going to come out. In one way or another, the truth is coming out. You could be the divine masculine that is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That is in this with this. You could be the Gemini. Oh my gosh. You could be the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in this Two of Cups. The masculine in this Two of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. You were working very hard. You're a hard-working King of Swords. Jesus Christ. You're very hardworking. And this person worked very, very hard to keep up their illusion. Seven of Swords reversed. This person's been caught. They're caught. Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. This was meant to happen. Alright? Ace of Wands. Yeah, they try to cause a lot of blockages in your life with fear. They wanted to make you scared. Page of Pentacles. This person could be very mature or something about your children. If you have children, that is an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There's something about a child. This child could be very smart. Could also be spiritual, very creative, handy. This child is special. It's like this child literally has the world in their hands. And the angels are watching over this child as well. This child is protected. So, these Two of Cups, this divine feminine and this divine masculine, they have a child together. And this child is special. This child could be gifted with, like, earth magic. I mean, you know, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, right? But this child's specifically came from this new relationship or this love of yours, right? This Two of Cups, this divine couple. This could be the child of this white witch that is spiritually fertile. So this child is the child, this special child is a child of this divine couple. This divine couple that comes from this divine couple. In this divine couple, there is a King of Swords, that is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the mother is a white witch that is spiritually fertile. All of this was supposed to happen this way. The Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This is destiny. This is God's plan. Okay? And we have God out here, the Hierophant. Okay? God made all of this happen for a reason. This was what God wanted. And you have people behind the scenes thinking that this was their plan. Okay? That this was their choice to take to be at peace with themselves. No, God orchestrated all of this. God orchestrated the collective to be at peace with themselves, and then God orchestrated this person to have a personal downfall because this was meant to happen. This was destiny. This storyline is part of a much, much, much bigger plan. Everybody was just playing the part that they were supposed to play. And if anybody's watching this video, they're just like, oh, well, that's not the part that I was playing. Well, I didn't choose that. Okay, well, you obviously have no idea what divine timing is. Because all of this is divine timing. This is meant to happen the way it was supposed to happen. For a reason. This could be somebody, they're mad because you rejected their love. Or you rejected their friendship. Or you rejected their job offer. Or something. They're rejected. They feel rejected by you. Damn. 47, 44. I think I'm done. I don't think anything else is coming out. A lot of truths are coming out, by the way. A lot of truths. We have 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords. There's, this person has invested a lot of emotion into the collective. The collective has no emotions to this person. Their emotions are with their Two of Cups. This couple, this divine couple, they have a job to do. And it doesn't involve all this extra shit. So that's the video. Bye.